Celebrity Bear Hunt is on Netflix right now, and Bear Grylls is hanging out in the studio with me tonight. Bear, good to see you. Slightly disappointing that you haven't abseiled into the building tonight. I thought that was just how you arrived at places. You're constantly walking around in a harness. Because I saw at the premiere of this show, you abseiled down one of the hotels pretty much opposite this building that we're in now.
I kind of don't mind doing those sort of things. I actually find big groups of people quite scary. So I'm actually much happier sat on the top of the building, hanging off the gutter.
Look, I'll do it from up here,
down,
actually,
tying the thing off this old window cleaner basket and getting ready to drop in.
Well, we all have our strengths. Yours is definitely survival, and it's definitely showed off in this show, which is just incredible. Essentially the premise, not to simplify it too much, but it's a big old game of hide and seek, but in the jungle in Costa Rica with a load of celebrities, 12. Some of the names, rapper Big Zoo, Shirley Ballas from Strictly, Joe Thomas, who plays Simon in The Inbetweeners, Una from The Saturdays, Lottie Moss, Mel B. It's an incredible lineup of people. Whoever booked the cast for this must have been so pleased.
I think it's sort of really interesting taking people who really want the experience. Mel B, I mean, I'd taken her on Running Wild a few years ago, so I sort of knew her. And again, she's had an amazing life and story, and she's a fighter and a survivor. I was in a cab the other day, and the guy goes, "Bear Hunt looks epic. Well, tell me about it." And I said, "Well, it's basically 12 celebrities dropped in the jungle, and I've got 18 days to track them down." He goes, I'm in.
Say no more. What were some of the ways that these celebrities got caught out? Maybe some unexpected ways. Eating a really crunchy bag of crisps, something like that.
Well, you're right. Yeah, sound. It's like I'm always saying it's the S's for them all. They've got to remember, shape, that human shape, you've got to break that up. Sound, smell, silhouette, shadows, all of these things. So you've got to learn to move a bit more like a deer rather than a kind of bull in a china. You've got to be alert. You've got to move steadily. You've got to know when to go hard and when to hold. And, this is kind of just getting them to learn to slow down and tune in a bit to their environment.
I had a big famous DJ on called Tiesto the other week, and he said that his son loves his music, but his daughter just really isn't into it, doesn't like listening to it at all. I was wondering, do you sit down with the family to watch your shows, or are they just not interested about seeing Dad on the telly?
They're really sweet. They are interested, but we don't watch a lot. To be honest, I kind of stopped watching shows that I was in years ago just because I found it so cringy. I kind of
really
and the family sort of sometimes watch some of them. This one they're excited about because it's so different to anything I've kind of done before. We've done a lot of survival stuff and Running Wild, a lot of kind of taking one-on-one. They're into this. They're pretty ruthless about taking the mick out of me endlessly. They're encouraging as well.
And it is such a fun show. It's putting those survival skills into action, and there's jeopardy there as well. You've done so many amazing things, Bear, over the course of your career. You've climbed Mount Everest. You've eaten snakes. You've got an OBE. What is still on your to-do list? Is there anything that you've not done that you would just absolutely love to tick off?
The really fun stuff for me is always with great friends, with family.
I was going to ask, are you able to just go and have a nice, relaxing holiday, Bear, in a nice hotel somewhere, or are you I need to sleep on the balcony?
It's all it's only fun if it's all danger and I'm really very, very normal. People get a bit more nervous coming around for supper if I'm cooking, but beyond that, I'm very normal.
Don't be afraid. Well, listen, Celebrity Bear Hunt, it is on Netflix now. It's so good. Go and check it out. Bear, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure. So lovely to meet you. Big fan. Give it up for Bear Grylls on the show tonight.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.